man. His role models is drug dealers on gangland, but he ain't have to be jumped in to join the gang. Why? Cause he was born in the gang. Explain. See, his pops was an OG, uncles his killers, and even his mom sold trees. So he was bred to have a thug's demeanor with parents that was only 17 years a senior. And raising productive kids wasn't part of their mission. So he's in the hood, pistol gripping, bench pressing, and syrup sipping, and mom and pops ain't tripping. So he a 16-year-old dropout with a PhD in crippin'. Streets is all he know, and that's deep. Just saw somebody for the very first time last week. He's a hood legend, he's become his own OG. Feared by his enemies, loved by his homies. He's stepping right into his destiny, it's done. And he just found out his girl's pregnant with a son. And the cycle's right back on, you see. Cause what you think that little nigga gon' be?
Generational curse.
Alcohol.
Generational curse.
Domestic violence.
Generational curse.
Poverty.
Generational curse.
Sibling rivalry.
Generational curse.
Alcohol.
Generational curse.
Domestic violence.
Generational curse.
Poverty.
Generational curse.
Sibling rivalry. His pops used to beat his mother, and his aunt was abused by his father's brother. He grew up in a dysfunctional household in which women were frequently referred to as bitches. Moms ain't had the strength to lead no way, so he's really being taught that this behavior's okay. And the truth is he couldn't escape these actions' influence. So in 11th grade, he himself became abusive. The start of the continuation of this chapter's when his girl raised his voice at him and he smacked her. It hurt, he said he never wanted that feeling again. Apologized, then 2 weeks later he did it again. Now it's 5 years later, he quick to grab her by the neck. This relationship consists of domestic violence and sex. They headed nowhere, the respect is gone. And he just found out his girl's pregnant with a son. And the cycle's right back on, you see. Cause what you think that little nigga gon' be?
Generational curse.
Alcohol.
Generational curse.
Domestic violence.
Generational curse.
Poverty.
Generational curse.
Sibling rivalry.
Generational curse.
Alcohol.
Generational curse.
Domestic violence.
Generational curse.
Poverty.
Generational curse.
Sibling rivalry. She comes from a family where they don't think that they could be too much. Her mom tried the best she can, her pop she don't see enough. But God blessed her from an early age, she chose to seek knowledge. Her grandmother laughed when she said she was gonna go to college, but this girl was determined to seek higher learning and start a career that would earn her higher earnings than the situation that she had been raised in. Her cousins couldn't understand her, so they called her a Caucasian. But none of that ever stopped her tenacity. She stood strong through all of life's tragedies. Her own family doubted she could make a plan work. No money for school, but she got some help from the church. Now it's 4 years later and she got a degree and a brand new career in the financial industry. This is her new life, every second she's loving. Just got married to a hard-working husband. She's the one. And she just found out that she's pregnant with a son. And the cycle's been changed, you see. No more generational curses, that young man is free. Alcohol.
Generational curse.
Domestic violence.
Generational curse.
Poverty.
Generational curse.
Sibling rivalry.